Say this one for your photo reel. Blessing after testing, I'ma show him skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stars treacherous, I effortlessly show him skills. Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. We are just moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Arizona Cardinals. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago.
It'll be Davis'
They were in a
league.
frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Nah, it's not that. We made another one.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
The fuck out you,
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job,
5 minutes or so.
QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
To throw on second down, Warner on the crossing route, complete. It's Pope. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. On second down, it's James. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Throwing on 3rd and long.
Ooh, over the top. Bolden.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And that goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down.
That was a test.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
60 Pittsburgh. 54.
On second down, Warner. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
The L2 play got stuck.
14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, Cooper. You supposed to have that pick. I don't care what you say.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
In front of your face,
They're
though.
able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Right. Yeah, don't look at that. Just turn your eyes away. Close your eyes.
Touchdown, Cardinals. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening
I thought he was going to be a little
right down
closer
the
to the
middle.
other side.
And it's now a 7-0 game. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Sheesh. Yeah.
That's fielded in the end zone.
That's the only person I would be using.
Here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance.
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Throwing, Rivers. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a give right side. It's James. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring out the 3rd down. Warner, blitz coming, and down he goes.
Let's go, Merriman.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
Not really. You got young Wes Walker and Jabbar Gaffney.
Right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now they have that opportunity.
I'm about to unleash.
No, you didn't go 3
really.
and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about
why
6.
it sound like your mic is inside of water?
Pick up, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Or is that just me?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. They'll run it with Sproles. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a give right side. It's Turner. And he's going to be met.
What? Wait, time out. Why is Bollock in the game?
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
Acting unusual.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here.
Why
The Cardinals 19.
Not in the game?
Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
down. 60 outlaw. Recon, 132 fighter.
Off the play fake here, Rivers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Chandler was the intended target, and now it's second down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Yeah.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Check. Protein spill. Get ready.
Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Play fake, Rivers. And that is caught. The back judge right there to say incomplete. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
Old school players, I can look.
Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl.
Now I see why
this return net's positive as he gets
Joel
past
Wynn got the Buccaneers, bro.
to the 27-yard line.
Cadillac Williams.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
To throw, Rivers. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Fresh trash.
They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Hey, exit.
From the gun, Rivers. Moving the pressure right.
Block.
This will be
block.
Just inside the 10.
You sold me. You're supposed to block.
No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but
hey,
it's
bro, what is up
incomplete.
with my roster right now? Like, why are they acting like this? Why is... Oh... But why is he in the game though? That's true. They played me. Flex your authority. That's not funny. I don't know why I
Now
laughed.
it's 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Rivers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback. But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Wide open. What are you doing?
They'll run on 1st down. Arrington. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Got an interception.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. He finds McCoy. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
70, Indy.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. He'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
2nd and 9 now. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll set up to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So out come the Chargers. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19.
I definitely should have threw it to my running back that was running down the seam, but I wanted to try to get it to Vincent Jackson one time. Nah, that was Phillip Rivers.
15 seconds, all that remains for this 1st half as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah,
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
At the 26-yard line. Down, 50, plant. So don't say nothing.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. An incomplete pass on that last play. That means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground.
Oh, they're going to run the ball like that?
They'll have a 1st down
past
the 40.
Oh, he got juked. Not like that. McCree.
And he's in for a touchdown on the final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
I knew it. I should have switched in sooner.
Their lead a little.
I should have switched in sooner.
Into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back?
Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the 2nd half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
I should have put Darren Sproles back there.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
That fullback didn't pick up a single soul.
Than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive.
For him to make a block and earn his spot?
Scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
I don't know why he's at the receiver
Throwing
position.
Rivers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I can't take this. Yeah, man, because that's just not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That's why I ain't getting no push. Hey, bro, he playing me. Exactly. All right. There we go.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Rivers. Gates with the grab. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? This is Tomlinson, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. On 2nd and goal, Rivers, and this is caught by Gates for a Charger touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass as his guys are back within a single score. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And that's going to be knocked away
84.
in the end zone.
Who's that, Malcolm Floyd?
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. They're going to look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted. Very difficult night for the guys on offense. They've got to be looking at each other in the huddle and on the sidelines. How are we going to find some open space to complete a pass and find open room to run? This defense all night long has squeezed down the passing lanes, made plays on the football. It's really been a thing of beauty for them. He's got to figure all day long prepping for the game. They had to have talked about it again and again. Squeeze passing lanes, and we'll be in great shape.
It's caught by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Rivers to throw it.
Not like, why did you throw that like that?
He's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Thompson, the rookie from Bama.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Going for a right side here, complete.
Cooper, you supposed to have that pick.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. Now back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. On first down, Arrington. He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
Definitely throwing dots, though.
3 away from that century mark, got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and the offensive line has executed well today.
Wow, but I cannot.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. 2nd and 10. This for his running back, McCoy. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now, this was still going to be a one-score game either way, but still, that's a potentially harmful miss here in the 4th.
It certainly is, because if you consider that now if they give up a touchdown, they give up the lead. So he might be getting the side-eye by the defenders coming out on the field now as he goes back to the bench after that miss.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They stay on the ground. Tomlinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That shit goofy as hell. Yo, you can't even see that coming, man. See that coming from a mile away.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Go. Get it.
Rivers on first down. And that's complete to Gates. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Switch. Shoot. Hey, let go. Fight.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rivers. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Go.
You better run down to 2 minutes.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Hold on, let me see if they have this play in this. I ain't about to do.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. They'll run. Tomlinson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Chargers have taken the lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. A toss running left. Tomlinson, and he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about, not getting beat at this
if I didn't have the Daniel Thompson running that ball, I wouldn't have ran that play.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. All eyes on the Cardinals now. Down by a field goal. At time, a huge factor. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle.
You got to take that pass up. I don't care what you do.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get it.
And
there it is.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot.
You ain't got to go to the store, man. You ain't even cooking, man.
In the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now it's the Cardinals' turn. Trailing in this one now. 1:08 to go. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Oh, not like that.
He's got it.
I missed the tackle. Not like that. I missed the tackle.
And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on.
I just played myself. I just don't look. Don't look.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Wow.
It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that
onside kick,
and hope that one of the guys can come up
with
it.
Get this
on
back,
the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Here comes the field.
I don't even know. He's a no-name.
Back out there for the next possession. And those numbers, they kind of tell the story of his game so far.
I can't
started off not so hot.
Sit on this pause.
He's really heated up.
And remember, he signed up for duty as the guy who leads the team, right? The field general, the signal caller. So when things go rocky early, he can't just exit out and ask someone else to pick things up. He's got to do it himself, and that's what he's done here in this game.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
Nah, man, I played myself, bro.
50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. The first down run got 5. Here's second
You'll see
and
if
5.
you look long enough. Pause.
Throwing here, Rivers. Right side catch. This is Gates. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. This quarterback now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha.
Hey, shut up, man, because stuff like that be happening to me. Nah, man, I can't. Well, this right here I can't because I just look at their defense.
132 fighter.
From the gun, they give the Tomlinson.
All right, and this nigga got no yards.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final
try to get you another touchdown.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Go.
Rivers to throw. Caught by Gates, left side. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Go. 10 Lobo.
Now Rivers. And
Yes.
he's across
Antonio Gates.
Touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally
I feel better about
yet?
this win.
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Because what I have a tendency of doing is once I get up in a game, I tend to take my foot off the gas, and that's how I be letting niggas come back. I can't do that.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Shit, yes he would. Yes he would.
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly. Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Eric Weddle getting toasted.
Complete. Back-to-back good plays.
Eric Weddle got toasted just now.
Charles, we saw a lot
not
of
on the post route with no timeouts.
Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And
Lay
they've got to
down.
go back and
It's
check
1
where
o'clock.
the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis.
I had to put my starters in. That's what was wrong.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself.